What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, undefeated 3-division world champion superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis, who is 28 wins, no loss, no draw, 26 big wins by way of knockout, 28 years of age, 5'5", with a 67-inch arm reach. Gervonta Tank Davis is heading into the biggest fight of his career, April 22nd, Las Vegas, Nevada, at the T-Mobile Arena, against undefeated lightweight, junior welterweight Mexican superstar title contender King Ryan Garcia, who is 23 wins, no loss, and no draw, 19 wins by way of knockout, 24 years of age, 5'10", with a 70-inch arm reach. A lot was made of the exposure that Ryan Garcia made in the negotiations involving the rematch clause, the rehydration clause. Ryan Garcia, he exposed that Gervonta Tank Davis wanted a rematch clause in the negotiations, not allowing Ryan Garcia to gain more than 10 pounds after initial weigh-in, okay? Also, the fight was taking place at a catch weight of 136 opposed to the normal lightweight limit of 135, okay? So with that said, the fight is going to take place at a catch weight of 136, which is pretty silly in most people's eyes. That's just 1 pound above the lightweight contractual obligated limit, okay, to be a world champion. To be a world champion at 135, you have to fight at 135 or slightly below, okay? And so this fight is taking place at 136, where many people are questioning why at 136 opposed to 135, okay? Well, Ryan Garcia, 2 of his last fights have taken place at 140, not to mention two of his last 2 years, okay? He hasn't fought at 135 in 2 years. And so this fight is taking place at 136 because Ryan Garcia, he made a big stink about it and he stated that he wanted the fight to take place at 140. Now, Gervonta Tank Davis, he has competed at 140 pounds, okay? He fought against Mario Barrios for Mario Barrios' WBA regular title. So Gervonta Tank Davis has competed at 140 pounds only one time in his career, and he stated and he let the world know he simply was not comfortable fighting at that weight. And Ryan Garcia, he understands that. That's an advantage for him. So Ryan Garcia, he wanted to put that stipulation in the contract. He wanted to fight at 140 so he could have an advantage over Gervonta Tank Davis. Okay, he's 4 years younger. He's 5 inches taller. He has a 3-inch arm reach advantage over Gervonta Tank Davis. So, he wants an advantage. He wants an advantage over Gervonta Tank Davis. But Gervonta Tank Davis is the clear A side in this situation. So Gervonta Tank Davis, he was having none of it, right? So they was going back and forth according to Gervonta Tank Davis. And Ryan Garcia, he wanted the fight to take place at 140. So Gervonta Tank Davis, being the A side he is, he decided, well, you know what? Since you want to play games with the weight and the negotiations, now we have this fight take place at 136, okay? So they fighting at a catch weight at 136. And then Gervonta Tank Davis stated that he put the rehydration clause, picked up the IBF, the International Boxing Federation, President President Peoples, Mr. Peoples, their rehydration rules, okay? If you have the IBF title, the initial weigh-in, for instance, this fight is taking place April 22nd. So the weigh-in is going to be April 21st. So April 21st, you have to weigh in, they have to weigh in at 136. But if you have the IBF title and this fight is at 135, you have to weigh in at 135, and the next day they have a next day weigh-in at 9 a.m. and you can't weigh no more than 145. You can't gain more than 10 pounds. So Gervonta Tank Davis, he put a 10-pound rehydration clause on Ryan Garcia, to where Ryan Garcia can't gain more than 10 pounds the next day after his weigh-in, okay, after their initial weigh-in. And Gervonta Tank Davis let it be known, I did that solely for the fact that Ryan Garcia refused to just fight at the 135-pound limit. If he would have agreed to fight at 135-pound limit, I would not have put the rehydration clause. And I told everybody this. I said that Gervonta Tank Davis truly don't care about any rehydration clause. Gervonta Tank Davis, this was a negotiation tactic. Obviously, This is a competitive sport, and he wanted an advantage. Ryan Garcia wants an advantage. But Gervonta Tank Davis, he did this because Ryan Garcia was insisting that they fight at 140. So Gervonta Tank Davis was kicking his weight around, and he let it be known, listen, okay, now we're going to fight at 136. A catchweight, I agree to that, but we got to have a rehydration clause. And so Ryan Garcia agreed to the 10-pound rehydration clause. So Gervonta Tank Davis, he let it be known that, I wouldn't have asked for a rehydration clause if he would have just took the fight at 135. And I agree with Gervonta Tank Davis because it's 1 pound. Ryan Garcia, a few days ago, he let the world know, revealed that he is 141 pounds, 141.4 pounds to be exact, which means he is only 5 pounds away from the contractual obligated weight of 136, which means Ryan Garcia, and that's 3 weeks out from the fight. That just tells you in this clear indication that Ryan Garcia could have fought at 135. He was just trying to gain an advantage, drag Gervonta Tank Davis up to 140 because he knows Gervonta Tank Davis simply is not comfortable fighting at 140, okay? He's not the biggest guy in the world. He had gained weight in between fights, but he's not a big guy, okay? And so with that said, now Gervonta Tank Davis, he just turned the tables on Ryan Garcia. And I agree with Gervonta Tank Davis for doing so. And it's the IBF rules. So they have a second day weigh-in, 9 o'clock, April 22nd, the morning of the fight. They'll weigh in. They can't be no more than 146 pounds. And then after that, Ryan Garcia can gain his weight back. So this is not going to be a big issue for Ryan Garcia. And as he already showed us, he's 141 pounds already, 3 weeks out from the fight. He only got to lose 5 pounds. So, and Gervonta Tank Davis is not the biggest guy. He makes weight at 135. So this should be an easy weight for both guys to make, and we'll have a fight. This is a highly anticipated showdown. Can't wait to see how it unfolds. I have Gervonta Tank Davis winning by 11th round knockout victory over Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia just makes too many mistakes, in my opinion, and I think Gervonta Tank Davis is going to make him pay. I just think that Ryan Garcia, inexperience, will definitely show up the night of the fight, and I think Gervonta Tank Davis ultimately is going to make him pay in between punches. Gervonta Tank Davis makes great adjustments, has a high ring IQ. He's a southpaw, and he ultimately has the equalizer. So you can't make mistakes against Gervonta Tank Davis. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. I absolutely can't wait to see how everything plays out. Can't wait to see this fight. Again, Ryan Garcia, he has a chance to win the fight. People ask me, do I think Ryan Garcia has a chance to win the fight? Absolutely, Ryan Garcia has a chance to win the fight. When you put on 2 gloves and 2 shoes like any fighter, of course you have a chance. I just think the skill set, the talent, the ring IQ, the adjustments and the experience of Gervonta Tank Davis ultimately will prove to be too much for Ryan Garcia. And I think that Gervonta Tank Davis gets an 11th round knockout victory over Ryan Garcia. I think Ryan Garcia just counts on his power and his hand speed, a little too much confidence in it, and he'll open up wide and leave himself vulnerable, and Tank Davis will take advantage. But drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone, man. That's all I got for y'all. Let me know what y'all think. Is Tank Davis being petty? Peace.